Hello everybody, Iain Robson, welcome back to the Platinum Edition map. So here we are today, we're on the server once again, and we are just, we're here with Spud at the moment, and we're harvesting, not some spuds this time, but we're harvesting some sugar beets. So, let's get this started here a little bit. As you can see, Spud is already, he already has the Pterodos there, and I have the harvester. Apparently we have a couple fields of sugar beets on the map here. So we just opened up the field here a little bit, and now we're just, I started from the center and kind of moved my way outwards base is what I'm going for there, so we'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. Grant, how's it going? Andre Stoffberg, if that's how you say it. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. I'm joined by Spud, as I mentioned before. And my other computer is doing a system scan right now. Judson, how's it going, buddy? A long time no talk. Hope you're doing well. Just watching, just checking out OBS here, making sure things are working properly. One can only hope, at least. There we go. Doesn't take too long. I like long, narrow fields better for sugar beets than short little fields like this, but it is the way it works sometimes, so we'll see how it works out. So far so good, seems to be pretty smooth thus far. Nothing too crazy going on, which is good. Chad, how's it going? Hello, Mega 9927. How's it going? Mahin, hello? Mahin Patel? There we go. Making their turn here. Go back this way. I might have to open this up a bit more. We'll see though. There we go. It's funny. Sugar beets is one of the things that. Wade, how's it going? Or one of the root crops that I don't harvest too often. No, we're gonna do this small field here. I think we have a couple of fields that need to be done, so we're gonna do this one and maybe one other one. We'll see. I've been busy, good, just with work and playing Farm Sim. Nice, very cool. I've been playing a little bit of Farm Sim, not too much. I've been working on the weekend. I think last weekend we were away. I was away in Montreal, so I wasn't around for a stream or anything. And this weekend I'm around all weekend, so that's why I'm here today. There we go. Make the turn here once again. The turns are getting easier because we're getting wider here. Lewis, how's it going? What server? It's a private server, Andre. Lewis, how's it going? Hello, sir. How are you? Satnam, I'm doing well. I'm doing pretty good, Wade. Doing pretty good. Streaming from the server for the first time in a while. Making sure things on, everything is working properly here, because I'm not sure how it's all working together there. So I'm playing on PC. I don't have a console at all. I used to have a Sega Genesis way back when, but they are slightly obsolete now. Well, they still have some great games on them, so I can't say much about that, but. How was the car show last weekend? Actually, it was pretty good. Had a good showing there. It was interesting to see everything that they had set up. Looked at a lot of the trucks. Looked at a lot of the electric vehicles. Actually, were like there was a huge. It seemed like there was huge crowds around the electric vehicles. So, it's kind of curious to see how it all played out in that situation, because like these days the big sellers are the sugar beets. Are the electric cars these days. So yeah, it looks better than last time. Great work. What was the problem? I don't know. I just switched which recording program I was using. That's all. That's all I did, Peter. Believe it or not, that's all it takes sometimes from my computer. It gets finicky sometimes. I think it's funny that I'm playing Farm Sim while watching you play Farm Sim. Hey, I've done the same thing. Hey Blair, how's it going today? Yeah, Peter, we'll have to get together sometime maybe this weekend. We'll see. You're what, 5 hours ahead of me? I think it's 5 hours. Go around this way here. Peter, are you excited for the Ropa DLC? There we go. Oh, don't go to sleep, computer. You're doing a scan right now. Can you play with me? No. It's a private server like I mentioned before. Alright. Not too bad. I do like that thing, the Terados that Spud's got there. It makes doing like a sugar beets really. There's nothing else really it does. Oh well, you can do it. You can use grain with it, grain and manure, I think, and quite a few other things. But it works best as the sugar beets, I find. Hey Beers, what's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well. You got the new computer yet? Or are you still working up towards that? There we go. Well, it's my birthday yesterday, so I was have a few people visit me. Maybe next weekend. Is that alright? Yeah. I don't think I work next weekend. I should be okay. Yep. I'll have to get Blokey in on that one too. Well, happy birthday then. Hope you have a good one. Have some tea over here. Yep, but next weekend should be okay. I don't think I work next weekend. The weekend after that, I'm pretty sure I work though, so. Alright. Now, back in the day, there used to be a mod where, because it was like a root crop, when you cultivated in the leftovers from sugar beets, and I think it was mainly sugar beets, not potatoes. What would happen is you would get like a stage of fertilization. I think it was called the green fertilizer mod, maybe. Terra variant. That's what I'm thinking of. Thanks, Beavis. I saw the new DLC and it looks okay. Yeah, it depends on whatever tickles your fancy, right? Like for some people, I know for a fact, they're not going to be super impressed with it, just because it's for like, well, I guess they have some more. They haven't. I don't think they've put it on their website yet, or maybe they have. Let's check actually. Let's see here. They may have put it on the website, but I don't think they have yet. So we're gonna just double check this. Frames still look good. Holding steady at 30 frames a second. I don't know, it's so bizarre why this works like this sometimes. Sometimes it's perfectly normal, other times it's, you know, as slow as anything. I don't get it. Oh, I think that was Spud behind me there. Sorry, Spud.
No worries, just got the thing.
So Spud's got the trucks lined up over here. There we go. They have on the DLC? Oh, okay, they do. Okay, cool. Do they have all the equipment listed though? Oh, they do have it. There it is. They have the... Oh, pull behind. And they have the Ropa mouse. Ooh, what's that? What is that thing even for? The Raru mouse? That looks like it might be a washer or something. That's crazy. Iain with the fake news. Dun dun dun. Of course it's on the website. I haven't looked yet, honestly, Beavis. That's why I wasn't sure. $8 is in whatever is your preferred currency. Yeah, exactly. Robot DLC looks a little bit like the Homer but reskinned. What do you think? It's a bit more involved in the Homer DLC. Yeah, it's a bit more involved in the Ropa in the Homer DLC, but they may add some more stuff to it still. I don't know. I have no idea, but I think there's the one thing in there that I'm not sure what it's for yet. Because one, they have the thing that picks up the sugar beets. They have the pull behind harvester, the trailer, and then they have the Ropa Nawaru mouse. I don't know what that's for. Maybe one of you guys know, but I have no idea. Homer, but reskinned. Well, there are only so many ways a modern sugar beet can look. That's true. It's not like one of them uses quantum vacuum technology to evacuate. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It doesn't quite have that much, so we'll see. But it's not slated to release until March, so we got another month and a bit there. Is for biomass. Oh, interesting. Brandon, I'm doing well, sir. Yourself? As I mentioned, Spud's in the Terra variant, as Beavis pointed out there. Forgot to put my sweater back on now that I realize. It's not too bad. Oh, so they have a beet harvester, a self-propelled beet harvester, and a toe-behind potato harvester. Looks like is that a single row or 2 row? 2 meters, so it looks like probably a 2 row. From the looks of it, at least. It may be less than that. Well, 2 meters is 2 meters anyways. This is 4 meters and it's what, 4 rows? Actually, it's a bit bigger than that. I think it's like 4 point something. But if we were to look at the potato harvesters, let's just take a quick little peek. That's oh, it's the same size as this. Oh, it just has a higher capacity on it, looks like, and more horsepower required. Curious. It's for biomass. Oh, it's not for washing at all. Oh, I have to look into that one. Like biomass up to the BGA, I guess, or to create biomass. That's kind of neat, actually. Do you think they're gonna add? What do you guys think? Do you think they're gonna add another something else to the Ropa DLC, or do you think that's just gonna be what's in the Ropa DLC? I don't know if they've mentioned anything yet or not, but there we go. When is Catalan again? I don't know. Probably Monday, I'm guessing. Probably Monday. Yeah. That'd be my guess, Monday. But I do need to make some progress on that map as well, actually. I haven't made a crazy amount of progress yet, so. That's just due to the fact that I haven't had a crazy amount of time to sit down and put an hour or 2 in there. There we go. Reskinned Homer, though. That's hard to say. Beavis is kind of right, though. There's only so many. Like, if you look at the harvesters, even for if you look at the harvesters, like even for grain, it's the same sort of idea where it's like they don't look that crazy different. And Farmer's Dynasty, I haven't touched Farmer's Dynasty actually for a little bit. I should pick that up again. Yeah. I'm not sure about Farmer's Dynasty though. That's for sure. Peppermint tea. Not Earl Grey, but peppermint, which will do for me. There we go. I love how maneuverable this thing is. Even though it's humongous, it's so maneuverable. And you can as well do... I have to... Oh, there it goes. You can always crab it out like that. Well, that definitely makes Spud's life more difficult. This is going to reduce your compaction in this context. I'm surprised we were getting all that there still. So you can crab out on this side, and you can crab the other side. I think there's one other way you can do it. I can't remember if it's all-wheel steer or front-wheel steer or something like that. Haven't looked into it, but the Ropa brand is very popular here in Europe, so I'm thinking about it. Yeah, as you can see, it's not very convenient for oh my goodness, there we go. It's not very convenient for maneuvering here. There we go. Right, I don't know if it brings up the different steering. All-wheel steering, turn steering, crab left, crab steering right. I think turn steering is the one that I find, yeah. All-wheel steering isn't quite as great. Do you still play ATS? Yeah, of course. I was trying to finish off the Christmas delivery pack, Christmas gift delivery, but I never got around to all of that, so c'est la vie. Can't win all the time, just don't have that much time. If I recall, the engineer that designed the big Ropa left that company to found Homer. That's entirely possible. That happens quite a bit in many industries. So it's entirely possible that's the case. Alright. And last pass here. That happens with car companies and tractor companies and all sorts of companies. There we go. That's that done. Excellent. Wow. Last pass. At the very least, probably have to. I think there's a I think there is a cultivator over here somewhere, if memory serves, unless it's somewhere else. What server is this? This is my private server. There we go. There we go. Put this back in the shed over here, and then we'll grab the other tractor over there and do a little bit of cultivating. I believe we have a cultivator there, and we have the Colossus there. Perfect. Stranger danger. What's up, Hamsnader? Long time no talk. Hope you're doing well. Now I bet these ones are, I know these ones are, can we do sugar beets on these ones? Yeah, we totally can. And I bet they're direct seed too. There we go. Let's see here. I always forget that it does that. Oh yeah, we have markers here. What's the button for markers? Is it Z? I think it's Z. Though it doesn't say that. Weird. Doing pretty good, thanks, Hamsnader. How's life across the pond? Keeping busy. One can hope. Alright, let's get this set up here. Sugar beets. Oh, this needs to be a bit smaller. Oh no. Let's see. Do this, 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 and this. And we'll see how this works together. We'll probably have to do a headlamp at the end anyways. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Yeah, how's life been across the pond? Anything interesting happen? Has anybody tried out Railway Empire yet? I'm kind of stoked about that. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Crazy as ever, huh? Well, that figures, eh? In the words, for Beavis it'd be Ich mag Züger. I love trains. Or I like trains. Whichever you want to prefer. It looks pretty cool. I watched a couple, I don't know, pre-release videos of it, and looks pretty solid actually, quite in depth. It's got quite an interesting dynamic in the game. It's got stuff like having the relationships between people within the train as well, stuff like that. So I don't know if the engineers eventually have to be replaced because they pass away or whatever. It's possible, but it's by the same people who made Tropico 5, which is a great little game. So like I mentioned before, I mentioned the coffee with Iain I did today, that I do have one of the Tropicals. Looks like a spiritual successor to... I know, that's what I was thinking, right, Beavis? Like, it looks pretty slick. It's a bit on the pricey side, mind you. Like, it's like $56.99 Canadian, but it looks pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was delightfully surprised when I saw in the video, so I was like, hey, that's not bad at all. Not too bad. So... hasn't been playing all week? Yeah, there you go. I'm not surprised. I don't know when it was released. Hey, Norm, how's it going, buddy? We're on Discord if you want to join. And on the server. So, yeah, it looks pretty slick. Also, I've been wanting to get back into Hunter Call of the Wild as well. That's been calling me a little bit. So, we'll have to see about which one's which. And then, of course, Farmer's Dynasty. I haven't put nearly enough time into that game to get anywhere on it yet. Too much repairing for me, I think, so far. I'm like, oh, okay. I could do with more farming, but it's an interesting aspect, but they should change it up instead of just repairing and building stuff all the time. But hey, it released last night. Oh, it did release? Oh, it was last night? Oh, so it was pretty recent. So yeah, if you got a pre-release copy, that's probably why he's been playing all week. Unfortunately, I was not privy to that. Chasey Dog, what's up, buddy? Alright, looks like we got maybe 3 passes left from the looks of it. Not too crazy, really. What else can you do inside this guy? Can you turn the screen on? Oh, we can open up the door. Turn the monitor on. We can change the screen there. Open up the door. Is there a sunroof we can open up? Oh, yes. There we go. Let some sun in there. Farmer's Dynasty. So far, Farmer's Dynasty is pretty good so far. Like I said, it feels a bit repetitive in some scenarios, but most games get to a point where it does get to that. I wonder if I can open up the back window too. I should be able to. Oh, there we go. It's a nice sunny day today. Might as well have the windows open. Excellent. Can't complain. Oh yeah, how's the islands after all the storms and whatnot? They doing all right, I hope. All right, looks like this is gonna be our last pass. Then we need to do those 2 headlands in the ends there, and that'll be it basically. Sweet. Spud giving us a honk there. This class is pretty nice though. There's I heard a rumor a new map you working on. Oh yes, that is for Bob, not for myself. All right, let's turn around here. You're still on the fence about Farmer's Dynasty? Yeah, I know some people are going to be on the fence about it. Like, it's definitely not going to be for everybody. Like, I like it, but so far it hasn't taken, I like aspects of it, let's say. So islands are good, at least when you're on. Yeah. How about you make bales come out of the machine quicker? What? Huh? There's no baling involved right now. Alright. Let's get this last little bit down here. And this will be the last little bit. Yeah, that's it then. And that's this all planted up here. This is the Lemkin in-game one. Well, it's not the in-game one. It's a modded version of the in-game one, basically. I really like this map. Haven't played as much as I would like. Yeah, it's pretty slick, actually. It definitely has a nice little feeling to it, which is why it's been on server for a bit there. If bailing is too slow, you may want a different game. That's true. Hey, it's me again. You don't like to... What? Oh, goodness. Just topping off the sugar beets here. And top up the fertilizer while we're at it. There we go. Thanks, Beavis. Alright. Make turn. Whoa. Let's just put this in here. And that'll be cool. And then we'll back it up. Play around with some ideas for the new map. Won't be coming out until after FS19 releases. Oh, that's a while away then. What are those mods on the left? Which mods? You mean that those are just placeable fill tanks, basically. There we go. What's that? Okay. What's next on the agenda there, Spud?
Just checking out the map.
I think we can go from over here and feed the cows there a little bit. I think they need a little bit of everything. Memory serves. This is a weight that got stuck in the fence, it looks like. Alright, whatever.
Field 8 is quite ripe.
What's in field 8 there?
Wheat.
Yeah, we could do that. I'm just going to grab this harvester here. Peter, I'm in Eastern Standard Time, so I think you're 5 hours ahead of me, if memory serves. The ones on the HUD that show the tractor and the save buttons and whatnot. The ones on the HUD that show the tractor and the save button and whatnot. The tractor and the save button. This one? Or the one in the top right, top left hand corner? Because the one in the top left hand corner is glance. Alright. There we go. Yeah, it's exactly Beavis. I think he's talking about GPS. Oh. He means this? Yeah, that's GPS mod. That would be the GPS mod. And that is available on PC only, as far as I understand. 6 hours. I thought it was 5. There we go. And field 8, where the heck is that? Up there, okay. Let's go this way. Do a big circle here. The magic of time zone. It's 1:16 here, or 1:16. Yep. Awesome. Thank you. No problem. Just wasn't sure which one you're talking about there, Thomas. Yep, that is indeed the That is indeed the GPS mod. Flags, hunt, street, check. 1619 aspect ratio, check. MP Saturdays, check. All is right in the world. Congrats, you. Yeah, pretty much, eh? Mark? Here we go. And ooh, that's a good question, Beavis. I don't know if I have it on. I think, one sec, I probably do. Or maybe I don't actually on this. No, I don't think I do. I think I lost it. It might be in Open Broadcaster software, but maybe not Studio. Let's go ahead and start this. We'll just do a headland here. And no straw swath for the first one. No, I didn't get lost in the move. I just have. I probably have it somewhere. I just haven't looked for it. I thought I had it in here though. Oops, pay attention to what you're doing there, Ian. Jeez. This is why we use GPS. Goodness gracious. Still in boxes next to old toothbrush. Yeah, really, eh? Alright. Yeah, we're good there. Good. Close this up here. We don't need this open anymore. Excellent. Video output is low now. Weird. It was totally fine on the sugar beets, and now I'm over with the wheat, and it's like, whoa, too much going on.
Hello.
Hey, Billy, how's it going, buddy? Streaming, by the way, FYI.
Alright. Farming?
Yep, I'm on Farmzone right now. On the server. Alright. That's so bizarre.
Here it comes.
Let's get this over here. And the strange. Yeah, Framer was taking a dump there for a moment. It seems to be back to normal. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. It must have been like. I guess what happened was it decided it wanted to do something. Here, let me just double check here. We'll do this and this and this. Yeah, that's fine. Browse. Oh, we're back. And let's put that right there. And then do this. Oh, apparently that decided to mess with my sound. That is weird. Alright, there we go. I still had it. Just how to put it back on there. There we go. How have you been anyways, Bayless?
Well, getting by. How about you?
Pretty good. People are starting to think about spring a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
Get a little bit of warm weather and like, oh my gosh, spring's coming. It's not quite that bad yet, but I've had a few people come in and start asking about tractors lately, so. I actually sold a tractor the other day to a guy for the spring.
Oh, you're selling tractors now?
Yep.
thought you were on chainsaws and stuff.
I do that too. Yeah, chainsaws, generators, snowblowers, lawn tractors, small compacts, a little bit of everything.
Now, do you have to take a course to learn about the equipment before you sell it?
I do take a course, but it's not until March. And it's like a training camp sort of thing. Yeah, Beavis is right on that one. I don't do enough streaming to have a Steam, what do they call those things? A Steam Deck, yeah. Although it would be kind of neat, but I don't think I have the space anymore either. Well, maybe I do, but it's not on my top priority of things to do. I think I'd rather upgrade the computer before getting a Steam Deck, that's for sure. There we go. Don't run with chainsaws. Number of times. It's totally true. It's totally true. Alright. Well, Beavis is right. I have talked about running with chainsaws so many times now, it's ridiculous. And I'm still confused as to why you can't run with a chainsaw in the game. Although, in real life, of course, it makes sense, but it's a game, so that's why I was confused. So, sure, but once you have, never without, costly indeed. Ah, yeah, exactly. I think it's, I don't know what it is Canadian, but. There we go. Go straight through the center there. There we go. Yeah, I could see where it would be. Oh, we're full of strawberry?
Could use another 500,000 liters, but they won't use it for the next 6 years, so no.
There we go. That was YouTube terminating his ACC. Doesn't want to get Steam Deck. Screw that. Oh goodness. What's going on there? Why is it? It was going so smooth. It's trying to push too much through the stream. I don't know. No idea. Maybe that's what it is, though. Maybe it's just trying to push too much through the pipe, so to speak. There we go. That's bizarre. There we go. Bit rate a little too high? Maybe. Shouldn't be, but maybe it is. I think I can change that on the fly, actually. Let's see. All right, there we go. YouTube jelly of your great beard. I have to tame it every once in a while. There we go. Just in case we want to get crazy with the straw, but probably don't need to really. There we go. How close are we gonna get, Belios and I? Unless he's got my course, which I think he might. Of course, look at that. Oh goodness. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that was just giving a little bit too much. We'll see. Still kind of figuring out the right, because I'm not hooked in directly into the modem or into the router. Well, I am into the router technically, but oof, that's ugly. That's so bizarre. Inside the cab, it was giving me low FPS. And then now I'm out of the cab. Yeah. I don't know. Goodness gracious. Strange things happen sometimes. Never quite understood why it did stuff like that, but it does. This is fine now. I don't understand. I remember when I had some weird problems with OBS. I think when I was in the case harvester, I think it was. It was so strange. It's not quite that long, Belios.
He could go a little farther forward.
There we go. Let's go ahead and finish that pass up there. There we go. And come down here.
It's too bad they don't let you choose your pipe side.
Yeah. That would be kind of neat. That is bizarre. Yeah, I don't know, it's fine again now. Still give me a low video output? No idea why. Maybe it's because my computer's plugged in right now and I don't know. I don't understand sometimes. Alright. We got one more pass left to do, it looks like. And that'll be this field done. I don't know if there is.
Do we have plowing on or no?
No, just one stage fertilization, no plowing.
Alright. I'll fix this field up when we're done.
Nuke dook. Yeah, I don't know. It's like I need to give the OBS a little
Unless
bit of...
there's something else we need to harvest.
I don't know actually. I'll double check the map. Let's take a little peek over here. What do we have? $1.8 million, which is good. Ready to harvest. No, looks like all our fields have been harvested.
I don't think your truck would meet emission standards there, Spud.
No.
No, all the black smoke, no, probably not. Alright, there we go. Lower that down. Disconnect. Pipe in. There we go. Yeah, there's no point of being in cab for that. There we go. Excellent. Take this back to the main farm here, which is, I guess we can go straight down here too. Don't have that installed, so I can't just do that. Yeah, that's so strange. Let's go here. really doesn't like inside the cab. Hmm. You're just doing too much at once, I guess. I don't know. And I think we'll park it just over here. Armor suit, how's it going, buddy?
Any preference on what goes in the field?
Whatever we have the least amount, I guess, in terms of the silos.
Yep.
There we go. Here's that. Oops. Let's check the Fent here. Oh, this is the new Fent. By Smetty, I think. Or, well. What else we got here? Window there. Window there, it looks like. I'm doing well, man. Yourself? Window there. And a sunroof, I suppose. There we go. I think the cows needed some TMR. Let's double check. Oh yeah. Let's top off TMR here. This is like the older style Fent 9 series. Because there's a new one and there's an old one. This is obviously the older style, but we were just checking it out to see what it was like. Is that where I totally forget? That's the straw point. That's the water. I guess this is the right spot over here. Yeah, it's a pretty nice little Fent actually. I think it was just from the mod hub, to be honest with you. Yeah, yeah, it really doesn't make sense why it sounds like that at all, but hey. What can you do, I suppose? Oh, they're gonna need one more of that, that's for sure. You think, well, the sound can be changed though, but I don't know if anybody has a has the appropriate sound for the style of tractor. That's why you stick with your Puma. Yeah, the Puma is nice. Hard to beat. That's for sure. Duke. Let's get in our load of TMR here for the cows. This is the big mixer. Wonder why they decided to go for the big one.
Okay.
Dook. And I'd rather have in-game sound on the Fent than some horrible oh, absolutely. 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 If it's horrible sound versus, you know, in-game sound, I'll take the in-game sound any day. For sure. Alright. Wait for this to fill up here. Where's the other tractor with the water already attached? Nope. Slurry. Nope. 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 Oh, there it is. This is at the pigs, which is not helpful for me at all. Pigs again. I thought there was one that was connected to the water.
Do you find that new DLC a bit redundant when we already have potato and sugar beet harvesting stuff?
Not necessarily.
I mean, the machines look really similar. It's just like they're got a different paint job.
Yeah, well, you know, someone else mentioned the same thing. So it's kind of like, they're like, well, is this a money grab, or is it something new? They're not really adding a whole lot of new to the game right now, right? So, which is a bit unfortunate.
Well, it's not that I think of it as a money grab. I mean, I'm sure they were probably happy to get a new vehicle license. It just seems weird they didn't add more to it. But it is really cheap DLC, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like $8, something like that. Alright, turn here. Puma's the best gentlemen's. Says a mechanic for a case dealer, ha ha ha. Alright, let's give these cows a little bit of water here. Where's the water point? Over here, I suppose I could have gone this way. Alright, let's put this over here. They should probably take a bit more than that, but we'll see. We'll see if they need any more water than this whole thing. This is what, 22,000 liters I think it is, so. I didn't know you worked for a case dealer, Peter. That's pretty sweet. I drive past a case dealer every single day. And a New Holland, wow. No, is it New Holland? Yeah, and a New Holland dealer actually. Strangely enough. New Holland's got the Mahindra. And they got New Hollands, of course. And then Case has got their own. Case has got JCB, I think, too. So I pass like a fast track, I think, every single day. The colors on the map need sunglasses. People, you know, it's funny. People ask me all the time if I'm colorblind because I have the colorblind settings set on. No, not colorblind. Just have the settings on. That's all. But the number of times I've been asked that question. I work for Case, you work for John Deere, and still I like your videos. Well, I still like yours too. Don't worry. So we're good. Where am I going? I'm gonna go that way. We'll go around this way. I don't know, Case makes a decent tractor in some cases. Like, I don't know, like, really what it boils down to is not to say the tractor itself in a lot of cases. It boils down to, for a lot of people, it's going to be the price and how available parts are. And sometimes it's how much they value a trade-in at. Sometimes. It could be any one of those things. Where's the other tractor I was using here? I'm gonna tab through all the tractors and nope, 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 nope. Here we are. There we go. And service nearby. Yeah, absolutely. Like if you live close to a John Deere dealer, probably you're most likely to go to a John Deere dealer because you can get service quicker to your tractor. But you know, some people have brand loyalty and whatnot, so.
You know what we're missing on this farm?
More big buds.
Windmills.
We haven't started doing that yet, that's for sure though.
We usually have quite a few of them once we've had a map for a while.
That almost sounded like some cheesy rhyme. Cases are red, New Hollands are blue, something, something, something. They are indeed. Alright, I guess they need more than that. Eek. Yep. I need some grass still. I think we have Some grass in the storage. Did you say John Dealer? I have no idea. Anything's possible. Let's grab a dealer that sells Johns. Alright.
Are we at a time advanced stage or?
Like, what do you mean? Accelerate time?
Yeah.
Spud probably can. I'm not logged in. I guess you could too.
I can do it. If I was just asking if we needed to, because I didn't know if there's anything else left to harvest.
Not as far as I know. Ignited. I believe the correct terminology, Spud, is triggered. So I've heard from the kids these days. There we go. Back down here. And then give the rest of this to the cows. They also needed some grass as well. Which we should have in storage, like I said before, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright. Let's come over here and grab some just straight up.
Looks like everything's done as far as fields anyways.
I'm just gonna top off the grass and the cows there. You prefer activated. Activated your almonds. Activated my almonds, okay. Apparently we activated Beavis's almonds. Hello, farmer. Hello, farmer. All right. Oh, we got some more TMR here.
Was that you or?
No, that might have been. I'm not logged in, so it must have been Spud. All right. They're not doing too bad. Do a little bit of a U-turn here once again. Yeah, even the mirrors on this aren't too bad actually. Usually mirrors are probably the one thing that kind of shows a lot. Actually, I should Ross, I should say, not Russ. Ross linked a 7800 John Deere the other day. Take a look at, see what's what on that one. Let's go. Let's put that right over there. There we go. Take your fanboying somewhere else. Yeah, please no Dutch in the chat. All right, we're gonna take all of that apparently, and probably some more still. Well, not that much actually. I'm gonna just teleport over to the pigs and sell some of them because we don't need that many pigs because they often give us the most grief. No, not that. Take it down to 25. They're easier to manage that way. Perfect. And cows. We're okay on, so they're good to go. They're not as clean as they could be, but that's fine. Sheep. Wow, we have a ton of sheep too. Here we are. And do we have storage for? Oh, we have just straight up grass bales here. No, you don't want the. They're fine on grass. Did I misread that? I guess they are. They just want water. Okay. And last time I checked, which was hot near a minute ago, this is yeah, this is true. I wonder if there is a. Yes, there is a water fountain or water. Oh, is that what happened? This is a Lambo, I believe, isn't it? Lamborghini. I saw a couple Lamborghinis last weekend at the farm show. Or farm show. No, not the farm show, at the auto show. That would be interesting if I saw a Lamborghini at the farm show, though. I mean, it's possible, but... Alright. Gonna top off the sheep here with a little bit of water. Ian, see you next week and looking forward to it. I'm off dinner. Alright, man, have a good day. Thanks for stopping by, eh? I don't even know where the water is.
Hello again.
Hello.
Water is over here. There we go. And back that up there. There we go. Don't know how much they're going to take to that, but we'll see what happens here. I got my other tea.
How would you guys feel about purchasing 16 and 17 and merging them and moving our sugar cane over?
16 and 17?
Let's have a look.
They're nice, long, and skinny, which is good for sugar cane. And they're right next to the sugar mill.
Alright, take a little U-turn here. Yeah, we could probably do that. Denied by the sheep. No stairway to heaven denied.
Yeah, we could put potatoes back on 14 and 16, 17 could be sugar cane. That's good.
Just because that sugar cane likes a really long field with that all those skinny harvesters.
Yeah, go ahead, bailiffs.
Alright.
Let's see if they want some straw now or some grass. Oh, yeah, there they go. Must have just been because the front loader was there with grass in or something. I don't know, but perfect. That's that. Apparently there is there's a tree cut down over there by the sheep. All right. Just filling the T-Mar mixer again.
Yep.
All right, come over here. I think.
Actually, the Stevie Loft is filling silage.
Oh, you're filling that with silage. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll probably do the TMR mixer next. You're right. It's not
over here and grab this. Then we'll put a little bit of this is just chilling out here for the time being. They're all good. They're all good. They're good. Perfect. Let's check to see if any of the fields are ready to be harvested. That is a negative, minus fields we don't own. And those are growing. I don't know what's on those though. Barley and wheat, looks like. Yep. Alright. Take this back to the area over here, and then we shall see what's next. I don't know if we actually have the BGA at the moment, to be honest with you. I think we do, but I'm not sure, so might be something worth thinking about. Alright, put this in here. I don't know what the limit on. I think it's 50,000 for each, or more than that. Looks like. What is that?
Yeah, we have the big one, but we're letting it spin down. In favor of the medium one.
Oh, you went that route, eh?
It's taking an awful long time.
What are you talking about?
Oh, the BGA.
Oh. Thought you liked the smaller one that got the manure bonus.
Yeah, I think that's what we had originally, but what happened was I think we tried the biggest one possible, and then it was just, you just took a lot of craziness to keep that thing running.
Yeah, I don't think we're on enough to feed that thing enough.
No, that was the problem basically.
No, it was like 12 buckets every 12 hours.
Yeah, that's quite a bit.
I forget what map we had that on, but there was a lot of people playing when we last ran that thing.
Well, that big one, I don't know.
Yeah, I think we ran it on one of the, it was Texas, Longhorn Valley or something. We ran a big one, but we had a lot of people playing then. Can't remember the name of that map.
Lone Star?
Lone Star? I don't know.
Alright. I think this is a straw. There we go. I think these can take, I forget how much these each of these can take. I think it's more than 50,000. Well, I know it is, still not sure how much more it is. Over 50,000, because I know they can do quite a bit. So there we go. And let's grab a bit more grass there. I'm surprised you don't have the Penta.
Do we have the service truck?
What, the mixer?
No, the little service truck that fills up everything.
No, I don't think so.
TMR mixer takes 100,000 of everything, and we don't have a service truck, but it's on the server.
Alright. Just wondering, because this sugarcane harvester is going to need a lot of, or planter is going to need a lot of attention. They run out of seed really fast.
Oh, do they? They don't do direct seeding, do they?
I'm not sure if it does or not. I'm gonna try it. If it doesn't, then I'll just go cultivate the field with something. I gotta join them up first.
There we go. Let's get this tucked away here. There we go. Nice and slow. There we go. It's fine. My brother-in-law asked me when am I gonna get a tractor? Now that I work at John Deere, he's like, "Well, when are you gonna get a tractor?" I'm like, I don't really need a tractor. Even to cut my lawn, I don't even need one. I have such a small I have a little corner lot. Don't even need that. Alright, so that's full there. Perfect. So let's go ahead and drop this off here. Good.
Yeah, me too.
What's that? Am I not hearing Ian or something?
I think Spud's watching the stream, that's what's happening.
Yep.
Oh.
So he's commenting on stuff I said without pressing push to talk sort of thing. No, no. Is it this? No, it is this one. Okay.
Maybe this planter won't need as much attention as I think. It holds a heck of a lot more than the other one I've used.
What's the best way to do this one? To his wife, honey, we need to move again. I bought a tractor. Well, you never know. Stranger things have happened.
I'll just tip my silage over here.
Do we need any grass in that storage facility over there?
We're okay for grass, but we're due for another harvest.
Alright, I'll start on that. Looks like the grass is ready to go anyways. Let's just shift this over a smidge here. There we go. That would be kind of funny though, yeah. There we go. And then what we'll do is we'll set it up so it stops at the end of the field here. Like so. Looks like it needs to be raked though. From the looks of it.
You like the way I move my planter?
Yeah, I saw that. There we go. Back for 25 kilometers an hour. This thing moves so quickly. There actually are some other editions of this. I'm not sure what's this. I'm not sure if it's this one specifically, but they have some other renditions of this sort of thing where it changes a little bit. They changed a few things here, a few things there. Like I don't think this one has IC in it, no. But they added a few different things like that. So it's supposed to, I don't know, this one by itself is pretty nice, but I know there are some other versions out there with some different things on them. So the funny thing is we actually have a Big M, an older Big M at work, which is kind of neat to see.
Turn on field creation.
There you go. Make that turn. Get it lined up here. Yeah, I forgot about that second camera that it has. There we go. Hey Ian, how you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself, man? I'm doing very well. So far it's been quote-unquote relatively smooth sailing for the server. Streaming at least. I did change the bit rate to see if I would make a difference, and so far after I changed it, it seems to be smoother again, so I should be able to do higher, but it doesn't make a difference. May have just been overloading the server, but I don't know what my my rate is like right now. There we go. There we go. Yeah, actually it was kind of an interesting day the other day. Yesterday for me, because I sold a lawn tractor, which is always interesting in the middle of winter. But it was an X370, which is like one of the fancier lawn tractors they have. It's got like power steering and hydraulic lift on the mower deck, which is pretty slick. So like, let's say you have a snowball on the front of your lawnmower. Having the power steering is really nice because it makes it much easier to move around. And then hydraulic lift on the deck is nice as well because it lifts your mower and it also lifts your snowblower, which is kind of neat. Yeah, I probably should get the rake out here. Get this all raked up. Clean it up a little bit there. I think we have a rake at least. Do we have a rake? We should still. But maybe we sold it, which is possible as well. There's a tether. I guess we don't have one. Never mind. Good to hear that, JK. Hope you. Oh, glad to hear you're doing well. There we go. Jeez Louise. I don't think this one's on the mod hub. Do you know if the Crone Big M's on the mod hub?
No.
I think there may be a version of it, but not this one. Also, I saw Stellaris in the Humble Bundle. $12 will get you Stellaris right now.
It's worth it.
One more to the list of games, though. Jeez. There we go. Not on the mod hub? Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. I thought there might be a version on the mod hub. But I guess there isn't a version at all, which is a bit unfortunate, but I'm also not super surprised by that either, so. Alright. Now we could bale this up into grass, or we could just collect it as is. Making the silage as well. Could do a little of everything, really. There we go. If that's the GTX Big M, it might be. I don't know which one this is actually. If I had it for such a long time now, it's one of the very first ones I think that came out. I don't know if it's even going to say in here. Also, how's it going, Simulate? Yeah, it is the GTX one. There you go. Only available on Hoster, apparently. I wasn't sure, but I'm like, no idea. Alright, let's get this done here. It's funny, whenever it, I found myself, whenever it snowed this winter, it made me think of route.
Looks like a DirectCU's.
Does it? I don't remember doing that.
I just tried it on this field 17 where there's something growing and it started planting sugarcane, so.
Hey, that's okay then. Yeah, it's funny. Every time it snowed this winter, I felt like I wanted to do a little bit of rally racing. I don't know why. I think it was just because it was like there's a little bit of sliding involved, and I guess that's why it made me think of it. I'm like, oh, okay, well, it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like a little bit like rally racing, right? Let's see. That's where it stops if I just let it go. Okay.
I'm gonna set this on a worker, however. I guess it's gonna take forever.
I mean, it's a huge cedar, though, isn't it? What's it like? At least 2 meters?
Yeah, a whole 2 meters.
They tend to spam it with their own logos too. Although I believe there is one on the interior on the top right hand of the screen. Yep, there you go, right there. There is indeed Simulate. I guess I end up looking like this or like this. I just don't notice it, I guess. But there is indeed one right there. I know for FS15, there was a version of this that was done by the OBS guys, SOB guys. There we go. They did a version of it that was pretty neat. That was back in the day. I don't know why they didn't include this thing in the game though. It's a bit unfortunate. It's a cool little mod though.
Do we even own a cultivator?
Oh, yep. Somewhere.
Two.
Oh, I see one.
Alright. Now this is just going to the edge of the field, but you can also probably set it up so it automatically turns to the end too. The only problem with that is you'd have to slow it down. I think, could you press this, would it work? No. We don't have that mod installed, never mind, no, it's not going to do that. I was going to say, you could put the inching mod, you could put the inching mod on, which is like, well, inching is like part of the drive control mod, but alas, we don't have it installed on the server. It's giving us too much grief when we first installed it, so we decided to take it off and just leave it off for the time being, so. Which is why we don't have it. Although some people have had good, decent luck with it, but I am not one of those people. There we go. Don't have a rake. Can't believe that. Alright. Now I don't know if we're going to put some in the BGA. Spud mentioned that we're trying to let the BGA trickle down basically, because what happens is if you don't feed it for a while, you have to pay to restart it, sort of thing. So we originally had the biggest one, and because we had the biggest one, it took a lot of time in order to deal with it basically. So
You want potatoes or more grass in 14?
Potatoes is fine. We have lots of grass in 15.
Alright, just asking.
So, but yeah, it's a cool little mod. But I didn't even, honestly, Simulate, I never even noticed that thing in the top right hand corner. Just because the way that, I guess the way I focus my field of view is just low enough so I miss it every time. But I'll have to double check that now. Maybe there's some other stuff I haven't noticed. There we go. Yeah, I'm not a big fan when people plaster their they'll go all over stuff. Like, unless it's like on purpose, like it's because it's like your farm equipment, like, you know, Robson's farms or something like that. But alas, I haven't done that because then you'd have to have separate mods just for this and other things. So, well, it's not difficult to do, just time consuming, I guess. These are all just the warning signs. I'm like, hey, be careful, there's turning blades of death here if you're not careful. Alright. How you been anyway, Simulate? Have you tried out any new games lately? Or are you still rocking the farm sim primarily? Interesting little fact, one of the YouTubers I follow on the fishing side of things, he recently reached 100,000 subscribers. It's pretty slick, actually. And the cool thing about that is he's not a straight up bass fisherman, which is kind of neat. A lot of people who do really well are like bass fishermen on the YouTube side for fishing. So it's really cool to see him do well. He fishes, he's a multi-species fisherman. Extreme Philly fishing. Try to catch his videos when I can. There we go. As long as it's not ego modding. Like, it's salty doing people doing private edits of his stuff. Well, if they're private, what's the problem? But I guess the chance of it getting leaked, I guess, I don't know. Who knows? Alright. Let's get that last little bit here. I'm going to grab a forge wagon with Spud there. And give him a hand. There we go. And it's not going to really keep that.
No, I forgot all about that. We use the automatic filling workers.
I was going to say, I'm like, you don't have to follow it the whole time.
I never have that on in my own game, so I never think about it.
Hello, Michael. I kind of go back and forth between it. It just depends on what's going on. Usually if there's like a little tiny bit left and I'm like, really? Then I'll just go for it, but...
The animations on the sugarcane harvester don't work on a worker. Or not the harvester, the planter. It's weird.
Let's grab...
Dude's planting without turning the machine on. It's pretty skilled.
Yep.
Just gonna grab this. Great. Great demand at the lumber mill. Excellent. Good. Always good to know that. Let's go ahead and...
Do you guys know sugarcane will go into the biogas plant?
Yep.
Because you make so much of it, it would be a good thing to
You can make silage with it, you mean?
well, I just mean in the biogas, like in general, because it's used for ethanol, a lot of it in Brazil. They're the largest ethanol producer in the world.
The shop is this way, Ian.
I just didn't know if it worked in the, if it turned into chaff at the plant, or if it, you could dump it right into the machine. But we have the mod. I forgot about that biogas mod.
Yeah, I don't think that one's been updated for chaff, or for sugarcane, but so it may not work like that, but you never know. I think people, I go as afraid of people fixing his mistakes. That's entirely possible too. How many forge wagons do we have there, Spud? I think we have 2, eh?
Just 2.
Yeah, it should be difficult to add that. You're right, Beavis. There we go. Just gonna clean up the of the mod edits, of course. Just gonna clean up the field here a little bit, and then what we'll do is go behind this with the forge wagon, wherever that is. Are you filling up the storage facility first? Yeah, exactly, it would. Alright, let's go down here. Oh, there's the forge wagon. Oh, maybe I can grab... Isn't there a tractor laying about there? The Valtra, I suppose.
Yep.
Let's grab this one right over here. Grab this, and then we'll grab the forge wagon that's over here, which is over here. And we'll get that guy to follow, just to make our lives a little bit easier. this has got that turning thing. I don't think I've ever used that. I'm gonna be honest and say I'm gonna say confidently I don't think I've ever. I think I touched it once just to try it out to see what the turning around feature was like, but in general, don't really use it. Dallas, what's up?
It's close.
Indeed, that was, sir. All right. No trail to follow, really? Let's go here. Drive forward a little bit there. Let's see if you'll see that. Should do, I don't know why I wouldn't. There we go. There we go. Now we're gonna head down to that field again with this giant rake, 19 meters, which is huge. Like in real life, this would be just an enormous rake. Like even in the game, it's pretty big, but like, you know, in real life, this is just a monster. Okay. Do is that, and just clean up anything that we missed, and we'll do this, and this. There we go. Looks like Spud's doing a pretty good job of getting most of it, but there are little bits and pieces that are missed. We'll see. We'll see how much we actually miss. Honestly, we shouldn't miss anything, but strange things have happened. Alright, do we have to show me the follow worker? Okay, it does. We're at 108 liters of grass, so we're not missing a whole lot of grass apparently by leaving these little bits and pieces around here, but I figure what the heck, we can do it, so might as well. Alright, so let's see how this turn works out with this giant rake. Oh, it's no problem at all. Beauty, eh? That's good. Like I said, we're just cleaning up these the edges here a little bit, just so we don't have all this leftover grass. I just figured I haven't done something like this in a while, so I figured might as well just do it real quick. Cleans up all the leftovers. Sometimes what will happen is when you you mow the field and then you miss a bit and you mow it again and the course is slightly off. You had it set it last time, so that's what happens often. Is you'll just miss a little bit of it. There we go. Perfect. Oh goodness. Spud's got quite a bit of that done already, jeez. We have 2% in that 2% in that trailer back there. That's hilarious. I thought we were gonna have a little bit more than that, but I guess we haven't really been missing that much at all. Not at all. Although I have to say I do like this 926. It's pretty slick. Older style. I'm not sure how much horsepower it is. I don't know if their naming convention is makes any sense at all, or if there's a rhyme or reason to it. Let's say. Sometimes naming conventions like 926. What is that? What does the 6 stand for? Like, does it have a reason for it? Sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't. It just depends. I'm not sure about Case or John. Well, John Deere has some. Well, they're getting better at it now, but they do have some naming conventions.
Clean up every last bit of grass.
Yeah, I figured I might as well. 800 liters of grass total. Yeah, exactly. All right, Norm, catch you later, man. Thanks for stopping by. Eh? Around 260.
Yeah, it starts to look messy after a while.
Yeah, exactly. I just figured I might as well clean it up here a little bit. It's not too difficult, so. Hey, we have more than what do we have? 800 liters. We already have.
Keep watching the sugarcane planter. He keeps turning around halfway through because the fields were joined.
Oh, because it doesn't recognize it as a.
Yeah, it's done it. Sometimes he doesn't do it. It drives right by, and then the other times it turns around. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's strange. Wonder if this is gonna make it faster to collect the grass or not.
Suited those this time.
We're still missing bits, but that's okay. Usually at the end, we do like a last fly pass.
Hey, you kept going. Good worker.
There we go. This is probably gonna collect a good chunk of both of those. Yeah. It's gonna leave that little tiny bit there, really?
I'll grab the wee bits that, yeah, no worries, I got it.
There you go. Spud's gonna get the last little bits there.
Gonna upgrade our sugarcane trailer because that's a lot bigger field.
Yep.
What, do we just have the small little tow behind there?
No, we just have the second largest tipping trailer.
I think we have
the
the semi one on one of the trucks actually.
Yeah, we have a semi one. It's just I don't know if that fits underneath the arm of the machine.
No, that I'm not sure about.
So I was just gonna buy a couple Massey trailers. It's only $42,000, so it's not like they're expensive.
All right, that trailer behind us is almost full, and it's full. There we go. Guess I could just do this for the last little bits. Stop. There we go. And just hire work for the last little bit there. He'll make sure that all gets done anyways. Hopefully it turns the right direction though. Where are you storing this, Spud?
Anywhere.
Anywhere, okay.
Grass, go to the cow, Stevie loft first.
Okay.
We have another one up for pigs.
Don't we have one of the sheep too?
Yeah, we do. But it doesn't need grass. Yes, it does actually.
Alright, let's go ahead and just top this off. Yo, what's up, Melvin?
You guys ever figure out that if you plant trees on this map, if they come up as pine trees or palm trees?
No. I don't think we ever tested that. I did find out we sell skidders at work though, like the ones you what do you call those? The little thing you used to goes in the back of the tractor that you can pull trees around with the cables.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that's kind of neat. Here we go.
Are they John Deere or are they steel?
Oh, neither. We deal with lots of other brands too. A Wallenstein. Which is made by Mennonites, I believe. There we go. Perfect. Well, not exactly, but...
Oh, these trailers are heavy. This little case can hardly pull them up the hill when they're empty.
Oh, well, yeah, you took the smallest case I think there is.
Well, it's still like a 150 horsepower tractor or something.
Yeah, that's true, I suppose. 143, I think it is.
put the wide tires on the trailers just for you, Ian.
Sweet.
Know you have a thing for wide tires.
I just think they look fancy, that's all. Alright, let's get the... Start the end of the field here.
You need a big tractor to pull these things. When they're full anyways.
No, there it is. I was like, where on earth did that swath go? That's a big windrow. Goodness gracious. I couldn't imagine actually doing... This is actually, I think, it'd be too high for most tractors. Yeah, you're like... It's like half the size of the tractor. It's crazy. I'm gonna go back inside the tractor so I don't miss all that little tiny bits there. After doing such a good job of making sure I rake all the rest of it up, you know, leave little tiny bits at the end there. Smallest case has 145. Yeah, thought so. Can I get up to the sheep this way? Yes. It's gonna take a load up there. Aliens took it. Yeah, exactly. They took the swath. And right. It would, yeah.
It's gonna move the sugarcane harvester over because no point in storing it so far from the field.
Okie doke. Yeah, I definitely would be with you, right. Alas, it's a game though, so they don't notice that difference. Well, there used to be some of them.
Nothing slow as dirt.
There are some
Only
of them
goes 20 kph. So.
that will actually, or used to, I should say.
I like how fast the
adjust to how fast
sugar
you're going.
beet harvester is.
Yeah, it's nice, eh? Alright, take this up to the sheep farm up there. Because I believe we're a little low. Should be using a fast track for this. Oh well. Alright, we actually own that field on the left. Sugar beets. And then the one on the right is also sugar beets apparently. And then right in front of us is the sheep. Perfect. Not too bad. I'll be honest and say I haven't used this tractor much. I think it's the dual cab thing which threw me off. Or the dual wheels or whatever you want to call it. That script was finicky though. Oh yeah, probably. Was it? I can't remember actually. No, you're right. How did that one work? Yeah, I think yeah, it's been a while since I used that one. That was way back in the day too, though. All right, back down to the grass field here. Whoop. Yeah, because that was way, way, way back when. Wow, that really was a long time ago. Was it 13 or 15? It must have been 15. And Beavis is right, it would clog. I think it was like a faulty script or something because it would give so much grief. Did it make it way 17? Was that the Mangles one or something? I don't remember. Didn't use it. Mr. Dalton? Yeah, it was a bit of a finicky script. I don't think we even have a JCB fast track yet. Huh. Jonathan, it's going well. How about yourself, sir? Mangles, yeah, what's that? Okay, what's that one? hired worker missing little tiny bits here? Yeah, 20 kilometers an hour, this much of a windrow would be just, right, you just clock it like you'd have to go so slow. Really wouldn't be worth it, to be honest with you, to make the windrows this big. Because you're putting like 13 meters of grass into one single windrow, so you're getting a little crazy as it is. Good, enjoying the rain here in the south. Nice. We're actually above freezing temperatures today, which is kind of bizarre. There we go. Let's get the last little bit we left over here. There we go. And then we'll grab some of this other little bits and pieces over here. And the fent is finished, or so it thinks. Alright, let's get this little tiny windrow here. I'm surprised the hard worker did that. Usually they're pretty good about getting everything, but I guess it just the way it, I guess they probably just went in between the rows, and that's the reason why it missed that little tiny, well, it didn't miss it, probably it windrowed it for sure, but windrowed it into a tiny little windrow, so it's kind of like, well, what's the point of that? But it happened. It's done. All right. Helper D has completed their task. Excellent. Excellent. Oop, am I missing that? No, we got it all. Whew. I'm gonna get like, 2 meters of this little next swath and it'll be nothing. Tom, what's up? Oh, maybe go a bit further than I thought we were going to. Alright. Let's go up here. Actually, we don't need to go that way. We need to go this way over here. Head back over to the sheep farm here. And then we'll give the sheep some more grass. I probably don't need that much, honestly. Usually they only need a lot if you, like, neglect them for a while, basically. Otherwise, they're pretty good, though. Okay, go up here, to the left, and then to the right. Over here. Well, it's a pretty good little map. This is the Platinum Edition map, of course. I don't know, I like it. That's why I've had it on the server for a while now. It's pretty slick. Expansive. The palm trees were kind of interesting. A bit of a different change from the regular trees, but yeah, not too bad. All right. I don't know how much is actually even in this storage facility, but we're gonna find out. There we go. Give them that. Turn up your volume. That could work too. There we go. And then head back down. I think we'll probably have a couple more loads there, and then we'll be able to call it a day, I think. All right. Back down here. You probably could go straight too, but straight through a field, unfortunately, and there's something planted in that field, and I believe we actually own that one too. Oh no, we don't own that one. No, look at that, there's nothing even in that field. So you could just drive straight through the field and be fine. I'm doing well, Connor. How about yourself? Interesting little fact though, in Farmer's Dynasty, if you destroy your neighbor's crops, it decreases your social points you have with them. So they don't like you as much when you destroy their fields, which makes sense, really. But I just thought it was an interesting little thing they added in that one, actually. Alright. Let's go ahead and get that done there.
This stupid sugarcane harvester has quite the collision model on it.
Yeah, it's a bit strange.
You can't park it under anything. I've been trying to get shelters over here, and even though it's not hitting anything, it doesn't fit.
No, Tommy didn't try that. Alright. There's that. And I don't know where Spud went. Where did he go? No, he's on the farm area. Okay, take this back to the cows, because I don't want to go all the way up to the sheep once again. Although it's probably just as far, in reality. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to say though. Like,
actually, the 7 and 8 are right next to a train drop off too, so that'll be good.
Yeah, that will be.
Sorry?
I was just saying, yeah, it will be, eh?
Yeah, you can either sell the sugarcane or store it in the train.
There we go. Let's put that over here. I suppose in reality we could just, you know, if we needed to take some of this grass up to their farm, we could do that. There we go. Boom. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. No, we didn't try that though, Tom. That would be, maybe that'll be the next step to try and see if how that works out. All right. And I think we'll call it there for the time being, folks. So my name is Iain Robson. I hope you enjoyed. If you do, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for some more farm sim action. I'll catch you guys later. Enjoy. Da-da, da-da.